36 laps around this Red Bull ring. We'll get into it. We're just trying to get this thing up. I don't know what's going on. It does not want to get up for me. We're just trying to reload everything. There we go. We are live. Drivers are readying up. And we're getting crack-a-lacking into it. We'll have a look. Where is my little sheet? Sheet. There we go. There it is. So, we've got 36 laps, a circuit length of 4.318 kilometers, a race distance of 153.5 kilometers, and a lap record of a 1.5.6 by Carlos Sainz in the it was in 2020, which I'm assuming would have been the McLaren. So 10 corners, 36 laps. Who's going to be out on top? We've already seen Quiet Cake take June Barbarian and Cool Boy. Oh no, that was it Williams. Hold up, Bill Battlers. Yeah, Quiet Cake, Cool Boy, and Bill Battlers. They were up on the podium just in the sprint, and we're getting into the 50%, which is like everyone normally sees. It's just a normal race. We're about to get into it. We're just waiting for everything to start going, and it should be good. Alright, Jesus, I crossed. Alright, we'll have a look. We'll see what tyres everyone is on, because it's free. Obviously, it's again free tyre choice. Taxi. Oh, there's maybe disqualified. Alrighty. So, I crossed. Soft. Medium for Quiet Cake. QV Taxi's on the mediums. Goes on Nipson's on the soft. Striker's on the soft. Remain on the mediums. Cool Boy on the soft. Wolfer on the mediums. Skittle Peak on the soft. Union Barbarian on the soft. Red Bull Moose on the soft. Noodle Marble on the soft. It's not makes you on the mediums. Maniac, Jace F1, Sheep Chick, Kiwi Asbro, Rolling Thunder are all on soft. And then we've got Bill Battlers and Racer OCE all on the meds. So we've got that. We've got our tyre track map. Oh, no. What do you do? Alright, track map. Here we go. Track map's up. And we're gonna jump to live. Remembered my setup this time. Oh, so you were racing with no setup. Oh, that would make a lot of sense. So, I'm gonna see the drivers come up to the grid. I'm keen to see how Grandson Nips and Taxi go, because with how they're going. And it looks like that car's just like, whoop, just like, nah, we're going this way. It will fix itself up once we get green flag racing. Do not worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for Tier 4 at Austria? 36 laps. This is going to be interesting. Who's keen for it? Just waiting on the grid to set. There we go. We've got 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and it is away we go here for the Austrian Grand Prix in OSRL. We've got a couple of good movers up the grid already. We see some drivers who haven't. I don't know if there's some drivers stuck. A lot of drivers seem to make it through turn 1 quite nicely. We'll jump back, see what's going on here. A lot of battles just going on throughout the grid. Jostling for position. They're all too wide, and then they go into the hairpin, and they seem nothing too major into the hairpin there. Doesn't look like anyone's lost out majorly. Some tyre biking. Are they 3 wide? They're 3 wide. Holy moly! If Noodle Marble didn't pull out just then, that would have been chaotic. Unfortunately for Noodle Marble, he's dropped down quite a bit down the field. But that's alright. Oh, who do we see? Striker. What's happened to Striker? Has he lost the front wing? Because he is dropping down the field like no tomorrow. What has happened there? Striker just dropped off. And he's not coming into the pits. That was weird. So a couple of positions were made up. I Cross You is still our leader. We've got Racer OC on move on Rolling Thunder. Kiwi Asbro is into the pits. Maniac on Sheep Trick. We've got and then we've got some other things. Let's see what Maniac is. A couple of moves up in here. Let's see. What about Grandson Nips? Who's the McLaren on the inside? It's Red Bull Moose. Red Bull Moose doesn't go for the moves. That's alright. Do we have anyone tempting? There's the move by the AlphaTauri on Sheep Trick. Sheep Trick's able to cover the line quite nicely. Good on him. We'll have a look at what else is going on here. So there we go. We have a pit stop strategy, lap 15 or lap 17, lap 11 to 17 or lap 15 to 17, and it is soft to medium. Don't think you're going to get soft that far. Safety cars possibly. If you're in the medium, definitely think 2 stops the right way to go. Say like soft to medium, and we see Strike. Oh no! Oh no! He did everything right, and Racer OC, he's cut the track majorly to get back into the pits. That's a big boo boo. And unfortunately, yeah, it was just Racer OC wasn't expecting him to pit. It's really hard because you can't necessarily really indicate if you are pitting. He did pull inside to say that I'm pitting. That's just unfortunate there. Looks like that car just completely missed it. Nope. Have a look back. There's a lot of battles going on behind us. Oh, Cool Boy. What's happened to Cool Boy here? Cool Boy's had a bit of a spin. Oh no! Cool Boy's dropped position. He's dropped down to P8. He was in a really good groove there. We'll have a look. We'll jump along the grid. Where are our closest little battles? Oh, we don't necessarily really have them anywhere, do we? We have a yellow flag in. We've got Cool Boy again. Something has happened to Cool Boy, and he's gotten moving once again. So he's really dropped down the grid at the moment, which is unfortunate for him. What's going on here? We've got Grandson Nips, because DRS is enabled. Grandson Nips on QV Tuxi. Is he going to make the move? Is he close enough? It doesn't look like it. Is he going to make a late move? No, he's not. Is he going to set himself up? Skid or peak on the Red Bull Moose. They're side by side through the corners. Oh, a little bit of touching going on here and there, but nothing majorly. Red Bull Moose decides to come back out, and Ramin's got a good look at this battle right here. What is that camera shot? Oh, does he go for the switchback? No, he can't get it done. Tuxi's still there. Ramin's backed off. What's going on back here? They're all through. We've got Jake, Cool Boy, and Rolling Thunder all jostling for position. But this is a great battle that we've got on here. It's more now between Ramin and Skid or Peak. What's going to happen here? When they give us a shot is Ramin setting himself up for a really good run. Skittle Peak is on the soft though, so it's going to be a little bit harder. What happens into turn 1? Oh, there's the side by side into turn 1. Oh, QB gets the switch back. Grandson Nip sends it, but QB gets the switch back, and he does it. He holds position. Wow, what a move. Beautiful racing by these two lads. The switchback of the dreams. Is there anything going back on the... Oh no, who's that? That looks like it's Cool Boy. Oh no, Rolling Thunder is into the grass. Get moving, Thunder. Get moving. You don't want to be stuck there. Alright, good on you, mate. That was unfortunate. So, we've got, seen a couple of spins remain on Skittle Peak. Once again, I feel like that happened around turn 4 there. That would have been an awesome move done. Turn 4, turn 3... can turn 1, but I reckon, and then mainly what, turn 8 and turn 7 and 8 is like best opportunities, I reckon. And we'll have a look. We've got penalties galore. We've got 3 seconds here. Oh no! And Ramin has just lost his back end, and he flick spins back onto the track, but he's in the clear, and he comes, oh, where's he going to come back out onto track? Not too many people have to avoid him. That's unfortunate. Grandson Nips on QV once again. He's gotten the move done and dusted, but is Touchy going to come back at him? No, he's not. He's going to get DRS, I'm assuming, because he's behind it. Where does he get that rear wing open? He does get that rear wing open. Grandson Nips, he's on the button. He doesn't have any RS left. Is QV going to make it? No, he's not. You see a yellow flag back in Sector 1. I think there's a couple of positions being jostling back there. And we see a big pack there between, what, June Baraban all the way down. No, it is Sheep Trick behind. Sheep Trick, JSF1, Remain, Noodle and Marble, and Bill Battle. They're all like jostling position there. That looks like that could be a really interesting battle when it gets a little bit closer. All these boys are just like a little bit separated between each other, and they're not... What? What? Okay, let's not focus and lose momentum. We'll jump back up. We're at QV. Back on Grandson Nips. Is he going to make the move? No, he did not make the move. We see JSF1 makes the move on Sheep Trick. Into turn 1. Okay. So, does Sheep Trick fight back at him? What about Red Bull moves on Noodle and Marble? Noodle and Marble on Ramin. What do they do? Who's that? Bill Battles has to do a bit of avoiding action there. Bill Battles has gotten a really good run out of turn 3, and he's left Bill Battles in the mud. What about Remain? Absolutely send one. Sheep gets the switch back. He was never slowing that one down in time. That was a move from Wonderland. And it's very interesting to see the lines. There's like 2 lines. There's like an Apex line, a Mr. Apex line, which can be better sometimes. It depends on where you want to sit. What about Skittle Peak on Wolfer? Alright, right on board with here because Skittle Peak, he is on the gearbox of that Ferrari. Let's see what happens after we come around turn 1. Where's Wolfer? He's got DRS open. That letterbox rear wing is wide open. He is Jason, but I don't think he's going to get anything done. QV and Grandson Nips side by side. Looks like Grandson Nips had an inside line and got a really bad exit there. But he's going to get back up. Both of these boys have no ERS. It is lap 8 of 36. Oh Jesus, these laps have flown by. And there's a bit of battle back here. I don't know what's happened here. Bill Battles look like he lost out. Sheep Trick and Ramina side by side. They're side by side into the corner. Who's going to break? Sheep Trick. Remain's going to break. Sheep Trick is going to get it. Remain dropped like a sack of potatoes to the back of the grid because he ended up in the gravel trap. We see Racer OC on Kiwi Asbro. Nice move done there. Let's see where Coolboy ends up at the end of this race. He been unfortunate. He's had a couple of spins and he's dropped to the back of the grid, back to the grid already. We'll see how it's going. He's gotten 1 pen. He's really sitting on this gearbox of the Noodle and Marble. We see Grandson Nips and Tuxie again. We're going to stick with these boys because these boys are just having an absolute ball with each other at the moment, going side by side, battling in and out of the corners. We see some defending there. Oh, he gets it done. He misses the wide, takes a wide apex. Where he's still there. QB Tuxie is really trying to stick up at him into Grandson Nips. It is lap 9 of 36. He's still got 26 more laps and pit stops to come. We saw a move being jostled back there for position. What happens down this main straight and second straight away? We've got Grandson Nips. He's absolutely going for it. Where's Tuxie? Tuxie's right behind him. We're right on board. We'll look on it. We'll just see how this plays out. Tuxie, where is he? He's sitting right there. Tuxie goes for it. He chooses the outside line. He goes for a very wide. Goes for the switchback of the move. Still doesn't get it done. Grant Nips hold on, but he down to the the third direct zone, or really, oh no, he still can't make it. So Grant Nips defends his line really well there. Red Bull Moose, he's just having the drive of his life right now, sitting with Wolf for 2 seconds behind him, and he's just watching this battle, and he's slowly catching up to it. Oh, Tuxie, you don't want to touch that inside curb, mate, because if you touch that inside curb too much, you are going to go right round like a record. You don't want to, yeah, it's very interesting, this game. Some curbs you want to touch, some curbs you don't want to touch. At Austria, you want to touch like one curb, and that's about it. And that's the exit, the outside exit of turn 3. Because it pushes you back into the track. Alright, that battle seems to suss itself out a little bit here. What about Skittle Peak here on Wolfer? What can he do? Is he going to do anything? No, Tuxie and Grandson Nips are still going at it. But we know what they are like. We'll see how they're going in lap 30, something like that. It's been really good so far. Letterbox rear wings open, nothing much is to there. We'll jump back down to Sheep Trick on Cool Boy. He's going to have a really hard line here. Bill Ballard might be looking at getting a move done. No, Bill Ballard doesn't. What about any of these boys back here? What about Ramin? What about Noodle and Marble? Nothing. Anything going to happen? No. Ramin's really late on the brakes there. We've got a yellow flag. We've got a Wolfer around. Wolf is in the middle of the track, and he is just... Yeah, nah, that's not on. That was 100% deliberate. He had plenty of time to spin around, but no. So we're going to watch as everyone comes into the pit. I'm going to make sure... I'm going to watch this, make sure everyone's inside these two lines as they come in. That's a little bit too quick, yeah, Shrek. So everyone's into the pit. This really helps out. Oh, Kiwi Asbro, he thought about it, but no, he doesn't. That's alright. So everyone's in. Most people are into the pits. A lot of the boys who are on stop, they're into the pits. They're pitting for meds. What about June Baraban? He needs to pit. I'm assuming Red Bull Moose was able to pit and Skittle Peak was able to pit. So they're not going to lose any positions, really. What about iCross? iCross is coming into the pits. Quiet Cake's also coming into the pits. Grandson Nips is coming into the pits. We're watching these lines here, boys. Keep it tight, keep it tight. What about June Barbarian? Is he going to come into the pits? Ooh, he does come into the pits. He does. So, that is everyone. Maybe Rolling Thunder is going to come into the pits, but no, I don't think so. So, is a Red Bull Moose not going to... No. Red Bull Moose may gain 1 or 2 positions here. Yeah, he's going to gain 2 positions here. On to these boys here out of the pit lane. Nicely done. He moves himself up into P4. So it's iCross you, Quiet Cake, Grandson Nips, and Red Bull Moose, leading from QV Tuxie, June Barbarian, Skittle Peak, Jace F1, Maniac beats Kiwi Asbro because he's in the pitch, Sheep Trick, Bill Battles, Noodle and Rubble, Cool Boy, Ramin, Kiwi Az, Striker, Racer OCE, It's Not Me, It's You, and Rolling Thunder. And who was that? It's not me, you just crashed into the wall and I didn't see that. Hello to Vladimir. I think that's your name, Vladimir. I'm unsure. Please let me know who you are in the chat. How's it going? How are you enjoying Tier 4? If you're just tuning in, we are on lap 13 of 36. This is the first safety car. And it was brought out not necessarily the most convenient way. I don't think it was an accidental crash. It looked like that driver hit the wall deliberately. But we'll have a little stuff out. We'll see what the stewards think about that. So, I crossed. He's going to be leading this safety car. This is an interesting one. We've got a couple of penalties here and there, so we'll have a look at the penalties. What are they? We've got 3 seconds for Grandson Nips, 6 seconds for Tuxie. We've got 6 seconds for Maniac, Sheep Trick for 3 seconds, Cool Boy for 3 seconds, Kiwi Asbro and Racer OC with 3 seconds. I am not going to say that. Please refrain from asking me to say stuff like that. Thank you very much. Do not appreciate that. So, safety car might be in this lap. It could be in this lap. Because we're looking at where the racer is and It's Not Me, It's You is. Hello Vandy, and no. Safety car, it could be a late call. We've seen it happen before. We saw it last week in Monza, as they like literally as the safety car came around like the final corner, it was like, yep, safety car in this lap. It's pulling over. No, so safety car is not going to be in this lap. So it's just waiting for It's Not Me, It's You. So we're gonna get green flag racing lap 16. 20 laps to the end. A lot of these boys are on fresh mediums. 20 laps, you can do like push it to 12, 14, 13 laps, push those mediums, and then go home on soft to the end, or is there going to be some rain? A little bit unsure. So, we'll have a look. Who's... Also, something I haven't done tonight yet, which surprises me. The commentator's curse. Who is it gonna go on? It's worked a couple times. I know it works extremely well in Tier 3. Because I just know it does. Cool Boy. It's worked on Cool Boy. Because Cool Boy has not had a good race. It has been an interesting... Do I have Crocs on? I do not. I do not. So safety cars in this lap. We're about to see... About to see iCross take the safety car away. We'll get the telemetry up and running so we can see how he goes. Where is he going to go? So he goes out of the final corner and he does it brilliantly. No need to worry there, and Racer OC is facing the wrong way and you can get back onto track, buddy. Yeah, nicely done. So, quiet cake, quiet cake, quiet cake. Are you gonna make that corner? How did you make that corner? Wow. Was not expecting him to make that corner here, but he's boosting all of his ERS. Using all of it out of the corner. So Quiet Cake made an absolutely stand of a century on I Cross You, and that was, wow, that was something. So we'll have a look. Haven't seen too much moves. Red Bull Moose is still sitting in P4. Cool Boy gets another penalty. That's unfortunate. Quiet Cake takes fastest lap. We'll have a look at what's happening here. Jace F1 on Maniac. Anything? No, nothing really major there. There was a oh, oh, that was a nice move around the outside. Nice move there from Noodle and Marble. That was a solid move. I rate that. And then Remain just sends it because Remain breaks at the 50-meter board. That's what Remain does. Oh, we have a yellow flag. Who's that? Who's at a Spinella moment? We see Red Bull Max! Oh my god, he nearly committed mass murder. What the hell was that? Oh no, Noodle and Marble, he's gone! And Striker's gone! We've got another safety car! Another safety car! What in the... Huh? What? I honestly have no idea what that was. It just looks like, I don't know, because I watched Red Bull lose it, and I think what's happened is Noodle has, like, he's coming around the corner, he's seeing what's happened with Moose, and then he spun. Like, once again, he spun. So, yeah. We're gonna just get that down in my notes, because I want to have a further look at what happens there. And we'll get everything. So Grandson Nipson's going to pit. I'm assuming, oh no, Quiet Cake is going to pit. I'm assuming a couple of these boys who are on soft are all going to pit for meds, because meds are going to go to the end. Meds to the end unless there's another safety car. And I'm assuming Tier 3 is over, because there have been some boys being added to the comp box. So, nicely done. We've got 16 laps left. 17 laps left of this Austrian Grand Prix. I'm pretty sure that's what you say, it's the Austrian Grand Prix. But so everyone except 3 people remain. Coolboy and Skittlepeak are all on meds, apart from those 3 drivers who are on the soft. So, gonna be an interesting tactic what we see happening here. So safety car in this lap? No, safety car will not be in this lap. Luke Jacobson, thank you for the support, greatly appreciated. It's been an interesting race. Apart from what we just seen, it was all the way until lap 13. It was a pretty good race from laps, and up until lap 13, we saw some great battles. We saw some interesting dive bombs. I got to admit, Quiet Kate sent it on I Crossed You just then, and it's just a couple of laps ago, and it was, yeah, it was interesting. I did not expect him to get the car slow down time, but he made it, and he made the apex, and he made the corner. It was really good to see. And hello, we're seeing a lot of people in the chat. Great to see you. Hi Fury, hi Luke. Oh, Jacko. Hey Jacko. I'm not too sure. I'm like gold div 3 in Rocket League, but we're not here for that. We've got 16 laps remaining, and I honestly don't know who could win this race. iCross looked really strong. He got pole in qualifying, which was very long ago, and he's always been up in the top 5 at the moment. So we'll see how this goes. We've got the telemetry up. I love this camera shot. This is a really nice camera, broadcasting camera from Codemasters. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Codemaster. That was a beautiful shot. So we'll see. Oh, Racer OC has DNF'd. What? Okay, Racer OC is DNF'd. That's unfortunate. So I crossed. He comes around out of the final corner, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, he is all good. He did that pretty damn well. That was a beautiful safety car restart, but he goes a bit wide, which his grandson nips a little bit of a look-see here. Quiet Cake gets the move up on Red Bull Moose, or not too much. Bill Battlers on Cool Boy. Cool Boy's into the pits for another set of medium. Bill Battlers is in for a new front wing and some fresh tyres. We've got Remain on a Red Bull Moose. Quiet Cake. Oh, Sheep Trick on Quiet Cake. Racer has left the session. That's all good. Striker, yeah, that was unfortunate. I don't know what happened between Noodle and Marble and Striker. It looked very chaotic, but I don't know what happened. I think Red Bull Moose spun, and then Noodle was was avoiding Moose's spin and got all loose, and then he spun, and then Striker's just collected him. I'm unsure, but we've got 14 laps remaining. All these tyres, apart from the people in the softs, apart from maybe Bill Battlers, but I definitely think Remain. Oh, Remain. He's got an inside line here between Red Bull Moose. Is Red Bull Moose going to go for the outside move? No, he goes for an inside move. Does he get it done? Does he hold on to it? Yes, he does. That is a brilliant move by Red Bull Moose. And there seems to be, it's not you or a little bit of spinning up there. But that was absolutely beautiful move by the McLaren driver of Moose. And this looks like it's our next battle. Actually, the battle for P1. Because iCroft is very close to Grandson Nips, and QV Taxi is very close to iCroft. And what's happened there? Oh, he's right on the outside, Grandson Nip. Oh, he just had to really hop that curb. And then QB Tucky has had to really slam on the brakes there. Welcome to the chat, everyone. Looks like you guys have come over from Twitch. Wow. Let me know how T3 went in the chat. It's been a pretty good race so far. We've seen a couple of interesting moments here, but iCroft on QV, they are very side by side. This is some great action here, and look at the Red Bull just leading out in front. Honda Power for the win. So iCroft is there? No, he's not. He did not have that outside overlap. And oh, that's the move. Jesus, look at this. These boys are side by side. There's not much between them. You could not fit a car through there, even if you wanted to. And it's amazing. We see the yellow flag. Sheep Trick had a spin, I'm assuming. Oh, is he still? No, he's still off track. It's all good. It's lap 24 of 36. They're doing all right. A little bit of lag there. Wow, this battle up front here is absolutely amazing. Got another time penalty back here. We've got the Red Bull. He moves very wide out. I don't think many of these drivers has ERS. Is he going to stick it in there? He's going to stick it in there. Wow. He sticks his nose in. He makes the move done. Grandson Nips, iCrossed You, and QV Tuxi have been battling all race. And what a move by Grandson Nips. He just absolutely makes it, pulls out at the last second and sends it. It could be any three of these drivers to win this race. I could not tell you indefinitely if one of these drivers will win it. It is anyone's game. Oh no! And as we speak, QV Tuxie, he has dropped like a stack of potatoes down to P10. Oh no, that is a disappointment. Now is he going to be P12? Maybe. That is a big disappointment for him. But we'll go back up. Quiet Cake has now joined this battle. So it's 2 Red Bulls versus 8 Williams. Hopefully these Red Bull boys are working together to get to team up on this Williams. Let's have a look. So there goes Quiet Cake. That's a move that we've seen him do multiple times tonight. So he's still there. Where about Grandson Nips? Grandson Nips is just a little bit off. Quiet Cake retakes the position into the braking zone of turn 4. Wow. Non-stop. Maniac moves up to P5. The Alpines are sitting P4 and P5. They're looking for some good points here. The Red Bulls are absolutely dominating, and we've got a spin up at turn 3. Think that was... Oh, I could not tell you who that was. Looks like we're seeing Grandson Nips into the pit lane. Yes, we are. So Grandson Nips into the pit lane. Quiet Cake and iCross, you are still leading out front. What about back here? Let's see what's going on down here. Do we have any moves? Is that a move that I just saw? The Alpine? No, it is not. One of the Alpine moves going to make a move on the other driver? Possibly. What about, who's that? That's Junior Barbarian, who apparently I've been saying his name all wrong. Which is just like typical Venti fashion. The Alpines goes a little bit wide, extremely wide, and just leaves the seas open, but unfortunately June couldn't get the move done. Skidall Peak on Maniac, on his own teammate. So wow, these boys are going good, and they've really brought this backpack up here. So all the way from Ramin, all the way to, I don't know, I crossed you maybe? No, I crossed you, and he's a little bit far out. So Skidall Peak. So wow, we've got a 6. Wait, hold up. Let me get my math right. 1, 2, 3. 4-car battle for P3 here. It's been a long day. 4-car battle for P3, and we've only got 9 laps left of this race. And it's going to be interesting. I don't know. Are some of these boys going to pit for new tires, or are they gonna try push him, and then they're going to be risking puncture territory? That's going to be something. Alright, we've seen June Barbarian make the move. Who's that? Ramin going to make the move on the outside. He's good. Yes, he does. Oh, poor Maniac. He's just been double dunked by June Barbarian. Oh no, he gets it back on Juna. But Ramin, oh Jesus. It looks like none of these boys have ERS at the moment. But a couple of penalties here and there. So the top 3 do not have any penalties. And what's this going on here? It seems like that is a cool boy going a bit slow. Tuxie. And we have another safety car. Alright. So everyone's going to pit obviously here for fresh stop to the end, right? Quiet Cake's in. iCross is in. Skittle Peak. He's in. Everyone's going to... Oh, Ramin is staying out. Radio, so Ramin wants track position. We'll go back. We'll see what tyres everyone puts. It's got to be soft, right? So Ramin goes into the lead. iCross, Quiet Cake, Skittle Peak. What tyres does he put on? He put on fresh med to the end. Radio. Definitely think so. There's a couple of interesting tyre choices here. Most people are going to pit. Some of the people who are probably at risk aren't going to necessarily. I don't see Roland Thunder. Yeah, no need for him to really pit. Kimi Asbro. Yeah, he didn't necessarily have to pit. Jace F1, mate, you're on 15 lap old meds. You are possibly getting them home, but why would you want to risk it? And that is both Hasses out of this Grand Prix. So Tiffle Hass aren't going to score any points. We've seen Noodle DNF, Wolfer DNF, and Striker. So everyone in the top 15 at the moment, they're going to be getting points. Mate, you are not wrong about this. These last couple of laps, We're gonna safety car will be in lap 28. So we'll get green flag racing from lap 30. We're not gonna have any DRS until lap 33. So 6 laps of absolutely insane battling. This is gonna be intense, but I'm keen for it. I'm absolutely keen for it. It's what I love about rocking up on a Tuesday night, seeing Tier 4 have some cracking battles. We've seen the past couple of weeks, it's been a bit iffy, but they're slowly getting there, and it's definitely getting 100% better. So, we'll have a look. The pit stop's over. We'll go into penalties. So, the top 3 at the moment, Ramin, Jace F1 and Kiwi Adsbro. Top 2 have 3 seconds. Kiwi Ads has 6 seconds. Grandson Nips has 6 seconds. Maniac has 9 seconds. Bill Ballard has 3. Coolboy has 6. And Chic Trick has 3. That's about it. That's all the penalties that we have at the moment. The stops, it's been 2 to 3 stoppers. Position changes. The biggest winners at the moment are obviously Kiwi Ads, Jace, and Ramin. Biggest losers, obviously the boys who have DNF, they're obviously not racing anymore. But Coolboy, he's lost 7 positions. Grandson Nips lost 4 positions. Quiet Cake and I Crossed You lost 4 and 2. But I'm assuming once they get past these boys, they'll be back into it. So, I don't think... Yeah, no, safety car shouldn't be in... Safety car won't be in this lap. Might possibly be in next lap, though. So, they're the penalties. They're the position changes. We'll go to the detail. We'll go to the tyre details. There we go. What else can we possibly look at? These are the gaps to the leader. Fastest lap. Quiet Cake currently has the fastest lap. About 105.990. Decent lap. Everyone else is currently setting 107s. I think that is because we are under safe. Oh no, this is their fastest lap. Wow. So only like 3 drivers have dropped below the 107s. Charlie, I know it's you. I know it's I crossed. So, lap 30. Safety car in this lap for sure. And this is gonna be something. How many sends are we gonna see from Ramin? Well, he's leading, so we can't really send it unless he sends it on the safety car. So we'll get the telemetry up, because we'll see how we go, because you never know. Some drivers are a bit iffy on safety car restarts, and we want to make sure that it's all good. So this is what I think is the last safety car for the Austria sprint round here in for Tier 4 of OSRL Season 3. This is going to be chaotic. Get your popcorn ready because it is going to go off. So, he's definitely doing it. I definitely think he's going to go out of the final corner. Yes, he goes just before the final corner. And he absolutely does that brilliantly. Gets past the safety car. Nothing wrong there. Nothing with the braking or anything like that. And we already see Quiet Cake move on Kiwi Adsbro. They are on for it. These boys with the fresh tyres. They are going to be hunting down Quiet Cake. Who's back there? We've got... Who's that? I crossed. Oh no! That's the front wing. That is some debris gone from that front wing. He's going to have to drop to the back of the grid, unfortunately, with the new front wing, because it is not worth fighting that. Hello, Flourish Expire. You've just joined us for what I'm assuming is going to be a pretty intense battle here. But unfortunately, I crossed, just got front wing damage. But I don't think that's going to necessarily stop him. We should see some very interesting move. Maniac has made up some positions already. Is he coming into fifth? No, he is not. Rolling Thunder is in. I Crossed is in. Quiet Cake. He's moved up to P2. He's now punting down Ramin of P1. Both of these drivers, Quiet Cake and Ramin, have absolutely done amazing at sending it tonight into turn 3, turn 4, and turn 1. So I'm excited to see what happens here. We're right on board with what it is, the cockpit cam. Thoroughly, and Quiet Cake, does he make that position? He does make that position. Where is Ramin? So Ramin's behind him, so Ramin's going to sit behind him and wait for, I'm assuming, rather a turn 1 or again turn 3. We see some moves back there. We've seen June Barbarian on Bill Battlers. Oh, Grandson Nips has gone backwards. Quiet Cake is set the fastest second sector so far, so I'm assuming he's going to take the fastest lap here. Jace F1 is on 19 lap old mediums. Wow, that is that's something else. So there it is, the fastest lap to Quiet Cake. Ramin has dropped out of DRS. Wow. So Ramin, who's that into the pits? We've got Juna into the pits. We've got, who are these? There it is, the two Alpine boys. They're side by side. We see, oh no, Grandson Nips. He's had a spin and he's lost his front wing. Oh, dearie me. That's a big disappointment for him. So, let's look through this grid. Who are we really looking at? Who's looking dangerous here? I think it's necessarily the Alpine boys on Rolling Thunder. Can both Alpine? No, because Maniac had 6 seconds of penalties, I'm pretty sure. But can Skittle Peak get onto the podium? Oh, he's really slow. Oh, he's really slow through those corners. Maniac was really up his gearbox there, but he's going to back off a little bit, and there he does. It's out of the final corner. Gets bang, bang, done, and this is going to be a double overtake. Oh, they're going to make 3? No. Oh, I thought the Alpine of Skittle Peak was going to make a silly move there. But Skittle Peak, oh, Rolling Thunder is defending a little bit there. Oh, no! Oh, Rolling Thunder has made collision with Skittle Peak, which made him lose his front wing. And Red Bull moves, and oh, no! The Alpines, oh, what has happened there? The Alpines have just gone backwards in a really bad way. I'll tell ya, that's the commentator's curse for ya, and it worked brilliantly. Sorry, DZ, Alpine suck. So Red Bull Moose is in a really good chance here for a podium at least. That's going to be exciting, because Rolling Thunder, Kiwi Asbro, and Ramin all have penalties, and lap 35, so he's got to do this 1 or 2 more times. Yeah, it's pain, Tuxie, it is pain. It's unfortunate what happened with you. It's unfortunate what happened to the Alpine. Some things just aren't meant to be. Apparently it wasn't your night tonight. Cross, you get a penalty. Rightio. Oh, we see Cool Boy, so Skittle Peaks into the pits. So Cool Boys make up a couple of positions here. Red Bull Moose is in prime position here, ladies and gentlemen. What's his gap to the leader? We'll have a look. He's 10 seconds off the leader, and 5 seconds, so he's within a 5 second like type period here. I definitely think that Red Bull Moose is on for a podium no matter what. Could he win it? No, because Quiet Cake is absolutely storming the field. Quiet Cake's got this one in the bag, but Ramin is on 15 lap old softs, ladies and gentlemen. That is, wow, his tyres would be blistering by now. They're rather super hot, or they're at like 60% right now. They are sitting at extreme levels. So Quiet Cake, where is he? He's just coming around. Oh, he's lapped Maniac. Oh no, that's unfortunate. That turn 4, he's got turn 5, turn 6, turn 7. He's only got a couple more turns to do, and he has won the Austrian Grand Prix. And wow, that's gonna be interesting. Who's that? Who's had a spin there? Is that, oh no, just a slow driver letting cars pass. Oh, Maniac, 10-second time penalty for, he was just letting cars pass, so he could get that removed if he gets race director footage. So, Quiet Cake, he's done it. He won. Remain comes home for P2. Kiliadbro comes home. Here we go. Rolling Thunder moves up. Red Bull Moose moves up to P3. Wowee. Quiet Cake, Remain, and Red Bull Moose. What a podium that is. What a podium. To tell you at the beginning of the night that Quiet Cake, Remain, and Red Bull Moose and Rolling Thunder are all going to be in the top 4, I could not tell you that. I would have. That is absolutely extraordinary. And it looks like everyone's had a bit of fun crashing across the finish line here. Wowee. So it's everyone, so we're still waiting on Jace. So Jace F1 to the line. Here he goes, P12, Grandson Nips. Here he is to finish off the race. And that's it. Done and dusted. And yep, he's just gonna park it up. Park it up, Central. Rolling 100%. 100% Nat Hammer. Rolling Thunder, driver of the day. The top 4 have all done superb this race. There have been a couple incidents here and there, but wow. Wowee. What a podium. So we've seen the podium celebrations. And you know what? We haven't done it in the past couple of weeks because it's been, it's not me, it's you, driver of the day. He came from where was he? P13, but Rolling Thunder, P18 to P4. I'm sorry, Urban, but my driver of the day going to Rolling Thunder. He absolutely smashed it. I got to admit that he did do pretty well. He's inside the top 10. That's pretty good. But wow, what a race! What a last couple of laps, and with just all of these incidents, penalties, stuff like that. It's a long, long list. We've got some DNFs. I'm very confused on what happened there with those 2 DNFs. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 4, the Austrian Grand Prix sprint round, 18-minute qualifying, a 25% race, and then a 50% race, all done and dusted. Thank you all for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure to call this race. The boys have done a fantastic job, and I'm keen to be here all again for next week for round 4. I'm unsure what the calendar is, but you'll see it on the night. And then don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for Tier 2 over on Twitch, OSRL Esports. And then on Thursday night, the premier tier of racing in Oceania. Tier 1 on Thursday night, live from 7:30 AET. It's going to be a cracking race, that will be. Make sure, if you haven't already, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Have a cracking night, everyone.